Let's go fabric tag check UNIQLO today. Everybody is saying that their fabric compositions are quite good, so I'm going to go and specifically focus on their knitwear and see if anything is Sue approved.
The thing I noticed when I walked in was the huge display advertising 100% cashmere sweaters for $129.90. Now, 100% cashmere for $129.90 is impressive. However, I did find that the knit was quite lightweight, so I had a fairly low GSM. Now, if you don't know what GSM means, it basically stands for grams per square meter, weight of the fabric. So generally speaking, a higher GSM means thicker, denser knit, while lower GSM usually means lighter and less insulating. For that price, you're not going to find cashmere that's very thick. So I did find this ribbed high neck sweater, and I love the design. As a modest dresser, I always appreciate the higher neckline. Turned it over, $49.90, 57% acrylic, 32% polyester, and only 8% wool. Now, acrylic is a synthetic fiber that's designed to imitate wool, so although it gives you that woolly look, the majority of what you're actually wearing is synthetic. To their famous cashmere thermals, I was seeing these trending all over socials, and everyone's calling them cashmere, but they're a cashmere blend. They're only 9% cashmere and 57% acrylic and 28% viscose for $39.90. So notice the wording cashmere blend, and whenever you see the word blend, always flip the tag over. Sometimes it's mostly natural fibers, but other times a premium fiber only makes up a very small percentage of the garment. And these knit jumpers for $29.90. I'm not really a fan of the fuzzy finish with the loose fibers, but 40% nylon, 24% polyester, and 21% acrylic, and only 15% wool. Now, I just don't understand why so many synthetic fibers are needed. Again, acrylic is used to imitate wool, but for me, I'd much rather have a knit that's predominantly made from natural fibers, because this is what's going to regulate my temperature and actually keep me warm in the cooler weather. Synthetic fibers are going to make you feel flustered and hot, and it's not going to regulate your temperature. A ribbed crew neck cardigan, $59.90 for 100% wool, and again, this is where the GSM becomes important. Just because something is 100% wool doesn't mean it's actually going to be thick and keep you incredibly warm. I had this really cute jacket, and I thought that it might actually have some wool in there, and it was 100% recycled polyester. Again, this would have been absolutely beautiful if it was made from wool instead. Moving along, more knitwear, $49.90. Once again, acrylic, polyester, and only 8% wool. And UNIQLO really showing off their 100% wool, merino wool knits, and the GSM was quite low on these as well. Taking a look, does UNIQLO get a Sue approved stamp? No. Walked in expecting a stronger fabric composition because UNIQLO has such good reputation for quality basics. Now, to be fair, there are definitely some fantastic finds like 100% cashmere, 100% wool pieces. They're generally worth looking for if it's your style, but overall, I was surprised to see how much of their knitwear was actually made from synthetic fibers.